Hey everybody, so it is Tuesday, and I don't think I've blogged in over a week. So let me say I'm sorry. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Of course, last weekend it was the holiday, July 4th holiday. And we did some cooking, and one of my cousins came over, and it was pretty low key, but the house was busy with things happening. And then this past Friday, we had to take our dogs to the vet. And then we left from that to go to my uncle's house in Darlington, South Carolina, which is roughly 3 hours from where we live, for my cousin Nick's welcome home / birthday party. He's been in Washington undergoing radiation treatments for it's hard to describe. He has a disease called neurofibromatosis, which is really complicated, but basically he has a lot of tumors on the inside of his body at the end of every nerve ending. And the tumors have up until this point been benign, but according to the doctors, the older he gets, the tougher time he'll have with the tumors, and the likelihood of them being malignant increases dramatically. So, yeah. But anyway, so we went to see him because we hadn't been able to see him for a few months. He was gone to Washington for 2 months, I believe. He underwent, I think, 39 radiation treatments. Needless to say, he is exhausted. He will be 24 on July 18th, but he will be at a neurofibromatosis camp during that time, so they decided to do a welcome home / birthday party combination. So we were there until Sunday. We came back Sunday afternoon, and yeah, I've just been really exhausted. So I'm back. I will definitely try to I probably won't make one tomorrow because I have to take my dad to the doctor. He's having shots in his back. It's just a big mess around here, but anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about a book I just finished. I think I've mentioned it. It's called Gone Girl. I actually read it on my Nook. Let me see if I can show you the cover of it. Bear with me here. It's by an author. Her name is Gillian Flynn. She's actually really good. This is my first book by her, but she has 2 others, I believe. So yeah, I would recommend it. It's sort of a murder. Well, not a murder. A wife goes missing, and the story is told between 2 different perspectives. The husband on the day she goes missing, and then the wife's diary back to when they first met. This is the cover. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, Gillian Flynn, Gone Girl. I flew through it, so it's not like difficult reading by any means, but it's interesting. It definitely has a lot of twists. I was surprised at a lot of things that happened, and I don't want to say much more because in case you do read it, I don't want to ruin anything for you. So yeah, that's that. And then I also started reading another book called The Age of Miracles, which I bought the actual physical book because it is gorgeous. Let me show you the design because I enjoy this sort of thing. So when you open up the jacket flap, it's like this bright orange on the inside, and then the flap has holes in it, and then there's this silhouette on the front, but the silhouette or the cover shines through the holes, the yellow and the orange. But anyway, this one I'm only I don't know, like 40 pages into, maybe 50, 40 pages into. And it's told from the perspective of an 11-year-old girl, and the Earth's rotation has begun to slow. And it's supposed to be a coming-of-age tale, which I like those kinds of things, those stories. In this time where so many things are changing, like a lot of things that were just givens, you know, a week or a month before are now completely different. And this 11-year-old girl is adjusting and trying to, you know, grow up in this strange time. I'll let you know what I think of it once I'm finished. I don't like to talk too much about them while I'm reading them, just because I don't want to give anything away that I think is something that you shouldn't know if you plan on reading it yourself. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Yeah, so things are getting back to normal around here. My mom and I have not been very good on our diet, although we have started back today. We're having salmon for dinner tonight with probably some carrots and broccoli. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I've haven't been like horribly bad, but at the same time I'm looking forward to like getting back to my structured meals and you know, not cheating, not drinking any soda. Like it really just doesn't make me feel any better. So it's just a habit to continue to do it, if that makes any sense. I keep looking behind me because I'm thinking, oh, I wanted to tell you guys one more thing before I go. So there's an app. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I showed you guys this. This is the iPhone case that I got while I was in Charleston. It's opaque on the bottom and see-through on the top, but it's by Belkin. I don't know. I like it a lot just because it's really slim and it's colorful. But anyway, there's an app that's really fun. It's called Song Pop, which if you're into music at all, I recommend. But basically you pick a genre and then you have a multiple choice selection that you have to choose what you hear playing. So it's one of those things you have to hear. You can't do it in a busy place unless you have headphones, I guess. And then the person you're competing against, whoever does it faster and gets the most right answers or doesn't miss any, wins that round. And then, you know, you go on from there. It's kind of addictive. I just downloaded it on Sunday, I think. And I've started a game with everyone I know on Facebook. And like a bunch of random people just to like have games to play. And it's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. Again, it's called Song Pop. There's a free version and then there's a premium version. I bought the premium version for $1.99 just because I don't like the ads interrupting what I'm doing. I wanted to see if I could tell you what my username is. I'll have to try and figure that out, and I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I'm ending this today. It's a little bit random, I admit, but I am back. I just wanted to say hello. I hope everyone's doing well. It's supposed to be cooler out this week than it has been the last couple of weeks, thankfully. I mean, it has been pretty miserable around here. So yeah, I'm really glad about that. Yeah. I'm remembering things I should have told you. Moonrise Kingdom, I saw it, I think, the day that I made my last video. I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's very quirky. Again, if you're not a fan of quirky or things that are not what you expect, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I would say it's one of Wes Anderson's best. So yeah, you should see it if it's playing in your town. If not, you should definitely check it out once it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray. And I guess that's it. I'm going to think of more things to tell you guys after I quit this video, but they will just have to wait until my next video. Plus, I think we're about to have a thunderstorm. So let's hunker down, cover our heads, and try to stay dry.